Y'all, we have to talk. Hey y'all, I am coming in with a topic that has come to, I want to say, a realization, but I hope I'm wrong. So let's get into this. So I was having a conversation with a good friend about a week ago or something like that. And we were talking about, weight loss surgery, VSG, and, things along those lines. And she mentioned something about, now I might get the story wrong, but I know it had to do with 22 pounds. And what I mean is, she was either telling me that someone she knows wanted or is considering weight loss surgery because they can't lose 22 pounds, or someone who was 22 pounds overweight or something like that mentioned having VSG or weight loss surgery as a way to shed those 22 pounds. Y'all, okay, see, this is my thing. I am the type of person who prefers to live my life judgment free, meaning I don't really like to judge what other people do. Do what you want to do, live how you want to live, be who you want to be. That is your life. Your life doesn't have anything to do with me. It really doesn't. However, my opinion on the subject of someone getting weight loss surgery for such a minuscule amount of weight, because in all honesty, 22 pounds is a minuscule amount of weight. To be honest, that's where I am now. I have approximately 20 to 25 more pounds that I need to lose. However, I have lost 134 pounds with the aid of VSG and weight loss surgery. So I say that to say that if if I only had 22 pounds to lose, there is no way in hell that I would have considered weight loss surgery for that. I'm sorry, I just would not have done it. To me, many things associated with weight loss has become a fad, or should I say the weight loss industry in general is filled with fads. But I think when you consider weight loss surgery for something that is, to me, minor, in my opinion, now everybody's different, for whatever reason, those 22 pounds or 20 pounds or whatever, or even 30, 40 pounds, to be honest, is not really, how can I say this? It's not extreme enough to consider weight loss surgery. That's my opinion. I think weight loss surgery should be reserved for those who, have medical conditions or serious deterrents to weight loss, or something that is extremely preventing them from losing weight. For example, in my case, I was over 300 pounds, and there was no way that out of everything that I had tried, and trust me, I tried more times than I can count, that I personally feel like I would have never been able to get that weight off I don't think I would have been able to get that amount of weight off unassisted or without help. I've come to that conclusion now. I know it, I can own it, I accept it. But if I could have lost that amount of weight unassisted, it would not have been in what I consider a reasonable amount of time. I think it would have taken me at least another 5, maybe even 6 years to lose that amount of weight. And I say this because I have lost a relatively large amount of weight unassisted before. I've lost 75 pounds unassisted, but it took me like 2.5, 3 years to get that much weight off, maybe closer to like 4. And to be honest, I am at the age where I feel like I don't want to spend or attempt to extend myself to lose such a large amount and not be successful. I've accepted the fact that I did need help. I needed help learning how to eat, or I needed help with controlling my portions. I needed help controlling what I put in my mouth. And I needed such severe help that I felt like had I not opted for weight loss surgery, my situation was only going to get worse. No, I had not fully lost the ability to walk, but I was getting there. It was getting to the point to where I was so winded and out of breath that I could not literally walk less than 15 feet from my first floor apartment to my car, which was literally parked right in front of my door, without feeling so out of breath and so uncomfortable. I felt like I was about to die. And it had only continued to get worse. I tried for a period of 3 years in some forms to lose the weight on my own, and it was just not working. I was actually only doing the exact opposite and making things worse, because within that 3-year period of trying to lose this weight, I was actually gaining weight. So to me, I felt like it was last resort, last option, and I had no other choice. But if I only had 20 to 30 pounds to lose, it would not have been a consideration. I'm too scary. I don't believe in oh, sorry, I just got a message on my phone. Like I was saying, I'm too scary, and by scary I mean I don't really believe in like having unnecessary or elective or even necessary surgeries. If I can avoid it, you ain't cutting me open. I don't want you. No. So to wrap my head around even undergoing such what I consider a serious operation, I really felt like I had no choice. Nonetheless, I do know that we are in the age of I want it now, I want it quick, I want it overnight, I want to look how I want to look instantly. And I'm not knocking nobody. Like I said, I live a judgment-free lifestyle. I don't give a damn what you do. Do what you want to do as long as it doesn't affect me. And altering your body in any way does not personally affect me. You know, I don't. I respect almost anybody. A lot of people want to be accepted for certain things, and I really don't too much believe in acceptance over respect. I will give you my respect for however you choose to live, as opposed to necessarily accepting everything. I'm not one of those people who just accept everything, but I will respect you and your decisions. So if you choose to have all the elective surgeries there are, knock yourself out. It just, in my eyes, it's like everything has to a degree become a fad. And you know, I did not think about it until my friend mentioned it, and then it sent me into, you know, a thought process of rethinking everything, or everyone, not everyone, but the people that I've encountered who has had that I know of who's had weight loss surgery. And to a degree, I don't want to say some of them did it for elective purposes, but I will say that I do know of some people who have done it once and then it didn't work for them, and so they had let me rephrase that. They had some form of weight loss surgery, because there's definitely more than one form. There are multiple forms. So they had one form of weight loss surgery that did not work for them, and as a result they decided to have it again. I met someone, I met two people I think when I went to Mexico for my surgery that were there to have a different procedure because they had already had one weight loss surgery procedure that did not work for them. Now, what does that mean exactly? Did not work for me? Because that could be the reason in and of itself why weight loss surgery has become a fad. And I personally believe it has a lot to do with misconceptions. And one of the biggest misconceptions is that when you have weight loss surgery, it's some sort of magic bullet and you don't have to do any type of work. You've had a portion of your stomach and intestines altered or moved or removed permanently or temporarily or reduced or whatever the case may be, and that's it. You don't have to do anything else. It's kind of like a set it and forget it type of thing. But no, weight loss surgery is a tool. Weight loss surgery is not cosmetic surgery. And again, for the comparison is, to me, in many cases, cosmetic surgery is elective. It's something you choose to have. It's not something that you have to have. It's not something that's necessarily going to save your life. It's just probably going to make you feel better about whatever it is that you're getting altered. You want a fat ass? Go get some ass injections. Or you want, bigger, higher cheekbones, or whatever the case may be. People get all of these elective surgeries. Knock yourself out. But it's not going to save your life. Whereas weight loss surgery is designed for those who have become so inundated with weight, their own weight is killing them, or could possibly kill them, or could possibly lead to a medical issue that will ultimately result in their death. And that's what I'm trying to say. So, I think that our society has really taken things that were designed to help those in need, and I'm not gonna say made a mockery of it. You can't make a mockery of a surgical procedure, I don't think. But y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Can you make a mockery of a surgery procedure? Do you feel like people are, just having weight loss surgery as an elective surgery? Has weight loss surgery become an elective surgery in the sense that you're doing it for more so for vanity purposes as opposed to health purposes? Because that's honestly what it's starting to feel out to a degree. And as I stated, from a personal standpoint, if I didn't need it, there's no way in hell I would have did it. There's absolutely no way I would have just opted to have 70 to 80% of my stomach removed. Like, it's gone for good. I can't never get that back. And sometimes that bothers me. I think about that sometimes. Like, I know that's weird. That might sound weird, but a part of me is gone. I had to have a part of me removed in order to help myself, or in order to prevent a more serious issue, because I needed help with how I ate. And again, this is a rambling video, so you guys can tell when I ramble, I'm not really looking down, because when I'm looking down, I'm usually like looking at notes and stuff like that. I try to, jot notes down about what I want to talk about to prevent rambling. But I'm kind of just rambling in this video because it is still baffling to me that people would consider weight loss surgery as a fad. Like it's now an elective surgery, like butt injections or lip implants or Botox or something. So anywho, what do y'all think about that? I would love to know your input and feedback. And what do you think? Do you know anyone who has had the surgery or who is considering the surgery and they really don't need it. Now, you can't really tell what someone else's needs. That's not really your place. But what I mean is, you know for a fact they only have like 10, 15, 20 pounds that they want to lose, and as a result they're considering something as extreme as weight loss surgery in order to get it done. You know, because someone who may not look as overweight or as obese to you, or you may not know their medical history or their medical reasoning, that's totally different. But you verbally heard someone say, oh, I only got 10, 15 pounds to lose, so I'm about to go have my stomach pulled out or twisted up. Anywho, let me know your thoughts. What do you think about that? How do you feel about that? Do you feel like weight loss surgery has become or is becoming a fad? Do you feel like it's another form of elective surgery, cosmetic surgery at this point? Yeah, and if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you can keep up with me, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. Bye.